Shattered Temple.
Yep.
And after that last game, I'm so excited to see what happens here. Slayer's Sleep is going to be our teal Zerg over on the left-hand side of Shattered Temple. On the right-hand side, we have our purple Terran, as always. FX Opens QXC, who just really played to impress in that last game. So solid all around. Came out with the W, and I don't know, man.
Came out with the W.
I'm so excited for this game.
The way he played that game was so intelligent, man. I mean, how often do you play a game where it gets down to the wire? The last, 40 minutes, the last 5 minutes in a 40-minute game, that's when you're starving for resources, especially on Xel'Naga Caverns. There's not that much money. So you're starving for money, you're playing for the last mineral patches and last bits of SP and gas. And
Xel'Naga makes for some great games,
man. It makes for some great games.
It really does. It's like every base on Xel'Naga is just so important. Each base is a focal point of the action. You're always fighting over bases because it's like in the late game, once the map gets split in half, that's what you have to work with. And it looks like we might have a 2 racks opening out of QXC here just based on the positioning of his racks. I'm not sure just yet.
Well, he hasn't gotten the gas yet, so it does look like it's going to be a second Rex. Could be a hidden barracks here. No, just checking for that Overlord on the top side. But you know,
there it is.
Yeah, he is going to be the hidden barracks. Well, there it is. You know, one thing that you were talking about
I think it was
before,
both, actually.
checking for the Overlord and then saying, hey, there's no Overlord there, so I'll just throw the hidden barracks here.
It's actually going to get scouted, though.
Yeah, well, given the trajectory of that Overlord, it's pretty close, man.
He'll see it.
Do you think he'll see it?
Yeah.
All right, we got to bet. I think he's gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna.
We gotta bet. Wait.
As it
check that vision real quick.
Nah, I think he's gonna see it. Well, this is actually pretty huge. Well, wait. Did he
my God, this is such a big deal. I don't know if he changed his trajectory.
I think he changed the angle.
This is such a big deal. If he sees this,
I want to bet you, man.
He's gonna miss it, dude.
I want to bet
he's gonna miss it.
No, he's gonna see it. No, he's gonna miss it. He's.
Oh! Wow!
No! Oh,
wow.
And he moved his Overlord away at the last second, so he didn't want to reveal that he scouted the barracks.
And he's going
no doubt now,
first.
He did not get a hatchery down. No doubt now he's perfectly prepared for this. This 2 barracks pressure is going to get shut down.
Absolutely. He's going to completely shut this down. He went speed first.
Oh, my God.
What game sense from Sleep?
I know.
I mean, he went this prior to even scouting that second rack. So I think he just knew it was coming, probably based on the success of QXC's bunker rush on the last game.
Yeah, and it looks like QXC's just going to fall back now. He's not even going to try to push this. Maybe going to try to make a hold of the Xel'Naga towers, but
he's probably going to have to macro out of this.
I don't think he's going to be able to make a push against the Zerg at all.
Yeah, he's going to have to macro 2 racks out of this, which is fine.
Yeah,
I mean, you can add a CC and then add 2 additional racks, go up to 4 racks. It's actually a solid build. Nada uses it almost exclusively against almost every Zerg player. Nada is... I love his builds, man.
I know. The Tornado
Terran. I love
Terran.
his builds, man. They're just so good.
The genius Terran, Tornado Terran.
They're so
pretty
good.
Terran. Well, I think QXC isn't too far behind, if anything. I mean, yes, he didn't do that much damage, but, Sleep didn't get that hatchery down right away either. The only thing QXC's got to really worry about is a Baneling bus at the front door. That's the only thing I would be worried about right now as a Terran player, and that's something Sleep could do. I don't think he will, though.
Yeah, honestly, I mean... players are so good at sniffing it out now, and once you see it coming, people are just much better at dealing with it. Although, I take that back. Players like July and Losira will Baneling bust your face
all the time
on a regular basis, and they get away with it, man, because people just aren't ready for it. They run up there with those slow Banelings, bust down the supply wall.
Yep.
Nice little scout coming in. We'll see the second gas of
indeed.
QXC, so Sleep is full aware that he is probably teching into factory tech at this point. I like the bunker from QXC just to be safe.
At the very least, a bunker. Yeah, he has a bunker up right here. I thought he would throw it right next to supply depots, but
oh my God,
his way out. Double command center coming up. He's going to make a macro CC, and I like this play. I really do. A lot of times, Terran players, I don't think they realize that they can stay safe on 1 or 2 bases and have that macro CC there, and most Zergs won't punish them for being greedy.
I mean, it's so difficult to punish them. You have to break that wall. You have to break the bunker down.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that Sleep is going to scout this with the Overlord, though. He
can get the Overlord right here on that perch. He can see the double CC, and then he can decide if he wants to punish QXC or not.
He can decide. It can punish him in 2 ways. He can overcommit to army, and he can potentially deny that natural, or he could try and double expand out of this.
Exactly, yeah.
which are both ways that he could potentially deal with it if he sees it coming, though. I don't think he's even going to see it. He's not going to send that Overlord in.
That's pretty huge, actually, because the CC has already made its way down to the natural. I don't think he's going to be able to poke far enough to see this one. But, yeah, QXC is now sitting, you know, very low production, only a barracks and 2 factories. Going to get those Blue Flame Hellions out, no doubt, but very low production for now. Very vulnerable front door, and it looks like Sleep is just going to play macro from here on out. And this could hurt him, man. I think he's going to fall behind in economy if QXC is able to triple meal and triple produce SCVs.
He's going to send that Overlord in right now, so he will catch wind of it. Did he see it? Yes, he knows about it.
But he doesn't see the natural.
He's going to head over there right now, I think, maybe.
He doesn't know yet, man. I really don't think he knows about the actual CC there. There are lings on the way right now.
Well, he's got to send some lings in there to find out. I mean,
yeah, I know. He still doesn't know, man. He has no idea that the CC is over here for now. And oh my god, he's going to lose Overlord up here. He does have another Overlord in the south position, but this Overlord is a goner. Beautiful play from QXC, lifting that barracks off to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know that Sleep is going to find out about this.
I don't think Sleep knows, man. If anything, he's probably going to assume, once he sees this orbital,
that it's the original CC that he saw. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, he's not going to know about it. So, how's QXC going to transition out of this? He is getting Blue Flame and Stim at the same time right now. He's also adding a couple Hellions, but
how is Sleep going to transition out of this? Because
I think he's macroing like crazy.
I know. I think he's just going to play the standard macro game. He thinks that the Terran's on 2 base, but in reality, he's facing up a much larger economic hill to climb. And this could be bad, man. He's got to figure something out. He's just now getting a Roach Warren down. I like where he's placing the Roach Warren to prevent the Hellions from running in, but I don't know, man. I really hope that Sleep gets another expansion in the next couple of seconds. He's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Blue Flame finishing as the Hellions are firing at the Lings. You don't see that every day.
It first goes from orange and then to blue.
Yeah, it went from orange to blue. So QXC going to be able to take map control for a little bit here.
Then first degree burn.
Yep.
In that order.
Map control going to be retained by QXC. What he's going to do with it, I don't know. Well, he's really doesn't have much of a push coming together here. He
doesn't need to, though.
He's gonna have Blue Flame Hellions and Marines with Stim.
Yeah.
No combat shield.
Wow. Looking at that income tab, he's actually not that close to Sleep. Sleep's on 72 drones. Sleep has been allowed to just drone up this entire game.
He could get hit pretty hard right here, though.
He could get hit pretty hard. QXC does have a lot of Marines and Hellions. Note, keep in mind, he does have that third orbital just working for him in the background. He has a lot of SCVs in production. Now here comes the push. The Banelings are just now morphing, and I don't think he's got enough. This could be devastating, but thankfully there's a Spine Crawler there just holding on for the Banelings to morph out, and I think another Queen will sacrifice herself as well.
What is QXC doing?
Back.
Oh, I think he had so much potential to do damage right there.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking.
Once my God.
Sleep breathing a sigh of relief, telling himself, oh my god, thanks, QXC. Gave me a little chance to get back in it.
I don't know what he was thinking right there. He had such an opportunity to do damage. At least forced way more Lings than he had to produce right there. It looks like he's more focused on the third at this point, but I don't think that there's any advantage in pulling back and waiting an extra few minutes to kill the rocks at the third and then hitting the third.
Oh my god, the Hellions are going to be able to allow to run in, but why is he pulling back? He should just go in for it. I think he's too focused on breaking the rocks down and then going in with that sort of a double-pronged attack. Maybe QXC maybe getting a little too cute again, but a couple of Lings running into the front door. Are they going to be able to take out the tanks? There are 2 bunkers here, and wow, Sleep going to waste everything trying to break that down.
Oh,
QXC breaks through the rocks. The Lings have now engaged, and oh, the Blue Flame Hellions are here. This could be it. Sleep can't get in range. The
Baneling speed finishes just in time.
Just in time, dude. Oh, wow, that was close.
QXC not able to do as much damage as he would have liked.
Yeah, he lost a lot of his forces.
There's still so many drones out on the field right now.
He just now are killing drones. He's just now starting to kill drones.
And he's not even succeeding at that, really. He's going to kill a few here. Going to catch them in transition back over to the natural. Can he get into the natural and do some damage before all these Lings pop out?
Yes, he will. Can he get any more drones? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh! Oh! That was actually a pretty big blow to Sleep's economy. 17 workers killed. Keep in mind, guys, QXC has now finally lifted off that macro CC. He is going to transition that into a gold expansion. And things are looking pretty bleak for Sleep. Sleep has got to figure out a way to get back into it, and I think now he's just realizing that, hey, QXC's production seems a lot stronger than it should be, and that's a lot more Marines and Hellions than I should have faced off. So I think Sleep now knows that there was an orbital CC if he didn't before.
Yeah, let's take a look at QXC's infrastructure right now. How many factories are we working off? We have 2. We have a ton of Rax's Muta switch coming in now, though.
I like it.
QXC largely unprepared for this. It is the 14-minute mark.
No! Sleep had an opportunity there to go for the SCVs. The turret was just in construction.
QXC is pushing the front door right now. He does have a few tanks, and siege mode is about to finish. It looks like he actually forgot siege mode once again.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it's actually just a little late.
No, he totally forgot it. I mean, it's super late. It's like the 15-minute mark,
true.
And he's trying to push without siege. And just realizing that he's going to have to head back once again.
Well, he's got siege finished up right now, so he could continue his push, but oh my god, a tank straggling behind, and it gets picked off out of the Muta clump. Sleep getting a brilliant pick right there. Great play. And it looks like QXC doesn't really have enough forces to push through. That's a lot of Mutas, Banelings, and Lings. And Pain User, I have to ask you, who would win?
I don't know. It's going to be really, really close. It depends on whether or not he can get these tanks sieged up before the actual engagement. If Sleep pounces on him while he's moving, he could just crush QXC's entire push. But it looks like he's going to go for the backstab instead.
Oh my god.
QXC doesn't really have anything to deal with this right now. He does not load up the bunker. Is QXC going to go for the base trade, or is he going to come back and try and deal with this?
He stims all his Marines, and they're going to run into the Banelings. Where are the tanks at? They're just sieged up in the middle.
No.
This is horrible for QXC.
Oh my god.
He dodged death right there. There's still a lot of Banelings he has to deal with. Trying to micro against Banelings is so hard to do. And meanwhile, the SCVs and Meals all getting cut in half. That's just destroying the production that he had earlier. And oh no, the Banelings are still rolling around. Sleep is doing so much damage, and here it is.
Tanks sieging up, killing all the Banelings in a few volleys right there. All he has left is a couple Mutalisks. We have Medivacs and more than enough Marines to pick these off.
All going down as well.
Wow, that missile turret in mid actually working wonders right there. Kind of random, but he's nonetheless going to help out. He should throw up a few bunkers as well.
Yeah, I like this playstyle. Taking advantage of the fact that Terrans can build anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? Build some turrets in the middle.
Build some bunkers, build some supply depots, anything to get in the way of the Zerglings.
Muta clump is just getting disastrously big right now, but that Terran push is pushing throughout the middle. A lot of turrets in the middle as well. And QXC is making this mech infrastructure push onto the creep. He's getting very close, dangerously close in fact. And Sleep is gonna try to go for the backstab. Is he gonna try to cut off reinforcements? He's just dancing around, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Picks off a dropship. Marines are now stemmed up, gonna push the Mutalisks away. And we have such a close game in our hands. Meanwhile, Sleep is double expanding to the top side.
QXC needs some Thors. He's also leading the gold wide open once again.
Oh my goodness.
Tanks are in the queue right now, but it's not going to be enough to fend off those Mutas, although those 3 Marines do manage to push the entire Muta back out.
The tanks are left vulnerable, and the Lings are going to kill off all the tanks.
Man,
oh, that's huge.
I think QXC might be getting a little overextended right now. He doesn't have things in position. He doesn't have enough turrets back at home. He doesn't have the gold on lockdown. Sleep is just picking him apart right now, doing so much damage. He's killing the infrastructure right now. The production facilities are going down. QXC running into a lot of trouble here in the late game against Slayer's Sleep. I don't know if he's going to be able to recover from this. He lost his position in mid. He's taken so much SCV damage. 74 to 56 harvesters now.
He's not that. I mean, he kept most of them alive. He didn't lose all of this.
Yeah, but look at his army as well.
Oh god, he needs to transfer his SCVs so badly right now. This is inefficient mining at its best, and Sleep here has got complete map control. Oh man, QXC doesn't have much of a wall here at all, and all the Lings and Banelings are allowed inside. That's such a huge clump of Mutas, and oh my god, the tanks and SCVs are all getting destroyed in transition, and look at the carnage left behind.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's gotta be game.
How many SCVs was that?
At least 15 to 20, man.
Oh my goodness.
That was just devastating, and now the production once again getting camped by Sleep. All the tech labs going down, the Marines getting picked up as it come out.
There we go. QXC finally putting up 3 turrets in the main. Those will get a few kills on the Mutalisks, bringing those Marines back to fend off the Mutas. Sleep re-engaging right there, losing a couple Mutas.
I don't know if it matters though, man. I feel like Sleep is so full. Look at how many bases he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. The Terran player QXC only on 1, and it's not even mining right now, barely mining. QXC is just trying to re-scramble and rebuild from the ashes right now, if you will, and it's almost coming together for him, but every time the pieces start to fall together, it falls apart because Sleep comes in and just wrecks it all.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. 70 to 45 now is the Harvester count. QXC just falling further and further behind.
Oh my god.
Where are we at on upgrades?
Well, that's a good question. +1 weapons for the air. Marines have 2-2, so the Marines are fairly strong. The Lings are at 2-2, so actually Sleep is pretty far ahead in upgrades, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got that air advantage.
Better than the game he lost on Zelnaga.
Yeah, he was just way far behind that game. But hey, QXC making a concerted push down the middle. Oh my god!
QXC doesn't want to have anything to do with that.
He needs to back up out of there right now, but
now the Banelings are gonna swing in and get the backstab from the Mutalisks.
I love it.
Doing so much damage at the main.
It's gonna keep some Marines away from this push in the center of the map. And QXC just doesn't look at his army. It's so small.
Yeah, he has like nothing. I don't know what Sleep is worried about. I don't know why he hasn't taken map control back from QXC. His Mutas are definitely going to be able to fend this off. I think he's waiting for the Mutas to come back, and now could potentially be his moment for the attack. All his units moving out of the natural here. QXC has virtually nothing.
The Banelings
at
are
all.
just extra surplus. There's nothing for them to hit.
I mean, yeah, it's not even close in terms of army value.
This is going to be game, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing that QXC can do. Short of fighting with his SCVs, which isn't going to do much at all. Dropships are not even getting attacked. Finally, Sleep attacking that, and this is going to be game. Slayer Sleep is going to go on in the grand finals to face off against Liquid Hero in Qualifier 1. Oh my god.
Great game.